Hi, this is Connor Ford, and this is my video presentation for psychology, human development, and culture. And the topic I want to focus on is family values and their role in um, the child's development. Now, in Italy, I've definitely seen a greater role of different family members on the child's development. Um, whether it be from grandparents, aunts, uncles, or even other family members or family friends, even. Um, I'm not sure exactly what the relations are, but um, I can only guess. Now, um, in American culture, I definitely do not see as great of a role from these various family members. And in Italy, there are a few situations where I can definitely say that these family members play a greater role in the child's development. Now, there are a couple prime examples where I've seen this, but I've also noticed it briefly in various other occasions, situations, and places. Um, I've seen it in restaurants, supermarkets, even on the street for a brief amount of time. But there's this one example uh, that I want to bring up when I was on the train heading back from Rome to Perugia. So I was on this train and I was sitting across the aisle from this one Italian family. Um, there were four uh, people in this family um, that I could see, of course. Uh, One of them was the child. He was about 2 to 3 years old, I would say, four at the most. His mother was there sitting beside him. His father was not there, but he did have his grandmother and grandfather sitting across from him um, in the four-person booth or whatever you want to call it. Um, so in this situation, the child was acting very rowdy, making a nuisance, and his mother was trying to make him go to sleep. Um, and his grandfather was also trying to do the same thing. Um, his mother was using more of a harsh disciplinary method to attempt to make the child go to sleep, while on the other side of the aisle, um, not the aisle, but across the table or whatever, um, the grandfather was trying to amuse the child um, and try to calm him down, soothe him, um, so that he would go to sleep. Um, the grandmother wasn't doing too much. She was helping the grandfather try to help the child go to sleep, but she was mostly getting annoyed by the child. So, in this instance, I really saw a greater influence of family members other than the parents on the child's development. And I don't see these situations as much in the United States. Um, what, Usually, when I see a single mother or a mother that's by herself, she's usually alone in her effort to try um, to attempt to uh, raise the child. I don't see the grandmother or grandfather as much, and if they are there, um, I feel like they aren't doing that much. They're just standbyers or not just watching as the mother attempts to uh, help the child, or in this case, help the child go to sleep. Um, so I'm not sure if this was a single mother, if this mother was permanently single or if the father was just at work for some time. But I really felt that um, the grandfather was playing um, uh, a greater role, uh, a great role in the child's development in this instance. Um, and I would also like to bring up another example. I was at the Meta, the supermarket in Perugia, and um, pretty much I saw uh, the child kind of doing the same thing. Um, However, the mother wasn't, I mean, he wasn't being as rowdy, but he was uh, looking around, messing with different things in the store. Um, and the mother couldn't really do too much in this situation. She was focusing on shopping mostly, but I saw what I thought to be was the grandmother there. She was um, pointing out different foods to the child and and different objects to the child as well. And um, usually when I go to American supermarkets, uh, I'll see the mothers uh, scolding the child, cursing at the child even, and I think this happens because maybe because the other family members aren't there for the child. Um, the father might permanently not be there, and the mother might have to carry the burden on her own. So in Italy, when this happens, I think whether the father is not there temporarily or when he's gone from the child's life for an extended period of time, um, I think the other family members of uh, the mother step in and try to help in as many ways as they can. I also saw this when I was going to get my passport renewed. While I was in the waiting area to get my passport, I saw the mother playing with the child, um, showing the child different things uh, in a children's book, I think, and the grandmother was there also, um, showing uh, the male son um, various objects in the book, I think, and she was also helping out the daughter. Um, and in this effort, I think the mother received a great amount of help because she had the grandmother to take care of the daughter while she could focus on the son as well. So um, I think this is an important contrast um, of family values between American and Italian cultures. I think I don't have any statistics or anything like that, but I can definitely say from what I've seen, um, especially in the train, the passport office, and at the Meta in Perugia, I've seen um, a greater role played by family members the other than the parents. So this has taken place a lot more for me in Italy. Um, and I'm not sure what the connotations are for the child's development, but I definitely think uh, a greater influence of the other family members plays a stronger role in the child's development. When I was thinking of these situations, it brought to mind uh, the concept of the developmental niche that was developed by Super and Harkness, and within this developmental niche, They made one category that was called physical and social settings, and within this category they had a subcategory called I think it was different family generations in the child's development. Um, excuse me, the presence or absence of multiple generations living together, which would include children, parents, grandparents, and other relatives. So I would say that based on what I've seen, the Italian culture has a greater presence of these family members, of different varieties of family members in the household, or maybe just to help the child develop. Um, so, yes, that was my video presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.